From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, May 13th, 2022. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. Here's the latest on the war in Ukraine. Ukrainian officials say their forces took out another Russian ship in the Black Sea. Alexei Arestovich, an advisor to the Ukrainian president, said late Thursday a logistics ship was struck as it was trying to deliver an anti-aircraft system to Snake Island. He said the ship was badly damaged, but was not believed to have sunk. A spokesman for the Odessa Regional Military Administration said the vessel caught fire after the strike. There was no confirmation from Russia and no reports of casualties. The Ukrainian military last month sank the Moskva cruiser, the flagship of the Black Sea Fleet. In March, the military destroyed the landing ship Saratov. Meanwhile, a Russian soldier has gone on trial in Ukraine for killing an unarmed civilian. That case, opened in Kyiv, marked the first time a member of the Russian military has been prosecuted for a war crime since Russia invaded Ukraine 11 weeks ago. In news closer to home, law enforcement continues to ask for the public's help regarding a drive-by shooting in Pine Ridge that killed a young child a week ago. On Wednesday, the Ogallala Sioux Tribe Department of Public Safety posted their request for information on social media a second time after the May 5th shooting. The boy has not been identified. Officials say if anyone has any information, to contact them. Ellsworth Air Force Base will be hosting an air show this weekend. Amy Rose has more.
The 2022 Ellsworth Air and Space Show takes off this weekend. The U.S. Navy Blue Angels will be performing Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Gates open at 9 a.m. and the show will start at 11 a.m. Now, along with the Blue Angels, there are plenty of other exciting activities going on. They include flyovers and demonstrations by a B-25, a B-52H Stratofortress, an Acemaker T-33 Teaser, the F-22 Raptor, and so much more. The 2022 Air Show will also feature many impressive STEAM exhibits, which include science, technology, engineering, art, and math. From robot dogs to virtual reality to energy displays and everything in between. Sponsors and exhibitors will be set up in the Pride Hangar.
Rapid City officials are putting the finishing touches on events to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the 1972 flood. City Communications Coordinator Daryl Shoemaker says the flood changed so much of how the city operates, including public safety protocol. One of the events planned to commemorate the tragedy takes place the morning of June 8th, a walk through Memorial Park to remember the victims. Also, the Journey Museum, who has long been archiving events of the 72 flood, says they're adding to their display for the 50th anniversary. In national news, the Senate on Thursday confirmed Jerome Powell for a second four-year term as Federal Reserve Chairman, giving bipartisan backing to Powell's high-stakes efforts to curb the highest inflation in 4 decades. The 80-19 vote reflected broad support in Congress for the Fed's drive to combat surging prices through a series of sharp interest rate hikes that could extend well into the next year. The Fed's goal is to slow borrowing and spending enough to ease the inflation pressure. The Biden administration is stepping up efforts to combat the nationwide baby formula shortage. With more is Chrissy Davies.
President Joe Biden is stepping up his administration's response to a nationwide baby formula shortage that has forced frenzied parents into online groups to swap and sell to each other to keep their babies fed. The White House says Biden spoke Thursday with executives from manufacturers Reckitt and Gerber about how they could increase production and how his administration could help. And he talked with leaders from Walmart and Target about how to restock shelves. The shortage stems from supply chain disruptions and a safety recall. Retailers are limiting what customers can buy, and doctors are urging parents to contact food banks. Physicians' offices as well are warning against watered-down formula or making DIY recipes.
Elon Musk says his planned $44 billion purchase of Twitter is temporarily on hold pending details on spam and fake accounts on the social media platform. The Tesla billionaire's tweet Friday is another twist amid signs of internal turmoil over the proposed acquisition. Musk linked to a Reuters story from May 2nd, citing financial filings from Twitter that estimated false or spam accounts made up fewer than 5% of the company's monetizable daily active users in the first quarter. He says the deal is on hold pending details supporting that calculation, indicating he's skeptical that the number of inauthentic accounts is that low. It wasn't clear whether it could eventually scuttle the deal. Stock in Twitter tumbled 18%. The 2022 CMN Mediathon is going on all day today, hosted by Home Slice Media. If you'd like to donate to this great organization, call 605-755-9199 or text BHKids to 51555. Every dollar raised in the Black Hills stays in the Black Hills. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny and 70 for the high today, 42 for the low tonight. This weekend, very nice with highs in the upper 60s. And that was your Daily Slice for Friday, May 13th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose and Chrissy Davies. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great weekend.